right, welcome to this episode. It is 5:54 p.m. There's a twist. I have a dentist appointment at 6 p.m. Also a twist. So, as I'm driving to the dentist, because I'm in the new Tahoe, which is actually older than the previous Tahoe, the 99 Tahoe. So, one of my YouTube friends, Ashely Murphy, asked what happened. I think she asked what happened to the other Tahoe. I think she asked what happened. So, it is moved on out of my life. It and all of its leaky parts, all of its not working apparati, whatever. There is a family friend who is a very gifted mechanic, and it is now his. I asked him what he was going to do with it. He said, not sure yet. Depends. But it has some good parts. It has some parts of the engine are good, so there's that. So anyway, the new Tahoe, it is not without problems. It is just that they're different. And I'm kind of feeling like it's a good thing. It's a good thing. The tachometer doesn't work. That does not seem to be a big deal. This is my dentist. I gotta go. Not sure we're gonna finish this. Definitely not today. Pick it up tomorrow morning, 12 hours from now probably. We'll get back to this video. That's all. All right, it is indeed 12 hours later, or it was 12 hours later when I first got to the car, the Tahoe. So there's a issue with this Tahoe, something with the fuel pump relay or the fuel pump or something. And I thought I had changed out the relay yesterday. I must have put in one of the old used ones. My brother-in-law, when he gave me the car, he said, "Here's one that's new, and these are the ones I took out. I don't know why I kept them." So I don't know why I kept them, but yeah, no, anyway, we fired up and are rolling. We are heading in to the school. Let's get there. So we made it. No problem. Whatever this problem is, it's very glitchy. When it's pumping fuel to the cylinders, it runs fairly well. It's got to knock something with the cam bearing, the main cam bearing, which is pretty prohibitively expensive to repair. The remedy, the mechanic said, was there's an oil treatment product from a company called Lucas, and he said, yeah, just put that in and it'll last for a long time. I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he said. So yeah, I've got a lot to do today. Let's get inside and get going. So I headed to the photography club group picture yesterday, so that was set up for that. I'm gonna probably use that for the photography club kids are doing the videos today. They're doing their videos, so we'll probably use that as the main setup for whatever they do. And whatever else, maybe we can go outside if it will clear up a little bit. I'm gonna do a SNAPlife this morning. It is, even after the trouble with the Tahoe, it is just after 6 now. Let's see, 6:17, and so I've got plenty of time to shoot a 6-minute video and get that thing ready for tomorrow as well. And what else is going on today? There will be baseball. There's baseball games tonight. So I don't know how I can be in 2 places at once. That's a trick I have not quite yet mastered, but that's kind of the plan, is somehow shoot the baseball games, which means there will be a how to shoot a baseball game video. Here's a spoiler alert. If you really just think about, if you really know baseball, if you really think about iconic baseball pictures, there's not a lot of different pictures that you can take. And then there's always those ones where you get really super lucky. So we'll talk about that in the tutorial. And of course, a little bit about gear and equipment and how to set up for that. So that's pretty much it. Lesson-wise, we are doing forces in 2 directions now. Woo! So that's pretty awesome. I do not have the computer programming class today. Just if you're interested in what my computer programming class is doing, we started PHP, and we will kind of slide into a little bit of MySQL. So we'll have PHP MySQL running along inside that HTML with CSS. And if that's just, if you really like to speak with letters only, if you'd like only to use the letters when you talk, so you should become a programmer. Then you can write some HTML, put some CSS in it, throw a little PHP in there, connect to that MySQL database, and boom, website. Yeah. All right, meaningful moment. Wow, you gotta roll with it, I guess. That's the thing. Whatever it is this Tahoe is going to be, it's gonna be better than the other one because it, has all of its gears and it doesn't pour fluids out on the ground. Quick story, then we are out of here for today. When I first got the Tahoe, I made a lot about how it needed constant attention. Went into the parts store, I said, I need some oil. And the guy was like, what kind of oil do you need? I said, well, my car leaks a lot, so what's the best kind of oil to pour on the ground? And he's like, just get the cheap stuff. If you're just gonna pour it on the ground, get the cheap stuff. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So that's what I did. I got the store brand oil, put it in the Tahoe, the old Tahoe, the 2000 Tahoe, which, as I said earlier, I believe in this video, reiterating, it has found a good home. The person who now owns that Tahoe is a gifted mechanic type person, and he's gonna give some more life to that thing. So that's it. Roll with it. You got the resources that you have, use them. Don't sit around wishing you had something else. I did this entire episode on my iPhone because I started off with it, and it just seemed like I'll just keep going with it. Hopefully I turned that microphone on to the right side of the camera for this last segment. I feel like I did. If I didn't, you can tell because the sound would be bouncing off that wall and coming in, but I'm pretty sure I turned it on. Use what you've got. Don't make excuses. Say, well, if I only had a nice something. I shot this one on my iPhone. And those of you who are into it, it's an 8 plus. It's just an 8. I don't have the 10. I upgraded from a 6S to the 8 so I could get the zoom camera, and I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the results. It's got that built-in image stabilization. I just handheld it as I was walking across the parking lot. You can probably tell. That's it. Use what you've got, do what you've got, and don't make excuses for not doing something. That's it. Another thing that the friend who asked about the Tahoe said in another video, which is going to be the topic of the SNAPlife, got to work with what you have. I made a video about kind of a blah day, and she was like, yeah, thanks for sharing that. Sometimes we need a reminder that we don't all get days where we have jet ski rides or snowmobile rides or ride our 4-wheeler. Sometimes we have to just sit down and grind out our daily duties, and that's part of life, and life is good. So that is it. The kids will be, hopefully I don't have to bleep out everything Jacinda says this time. Wow, she kind of was off the chain last time. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, question, suggestion. Don't forget to sign up for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As always, see you in the next one.